One Piece chapter 1036 is out. And it actually came out a lot earlier than anybody expected for some reason. I'm pretty sure it was scheduled for like Monday, January 3rd. But hey, I'm perfectly fine with that. Y'all ain't gonna hear any complaints from me. Man, it was really nice to just wake up to that juicy notification on my phone. You really savor like every panel in a One Piece chapter, especially right now because we're in the middle of a war. And you see all these prominent characters interacting with one another. It makes for like a really great surprise in the morning. Okay, so after all that, let's go ahead and let's jump into what exactly is chapter 1036. So we start off with Zoro versus King. This is probably my favorite part of the chapter because we get to see a little bit more of King and Kaido's history together, which is always nice to know. You know, the antagonist, this person that we hold on a pedestal, I guess, and who we trust the most, I guess you could say. A little bit of their backstory to kind of clear up some of the mystery of their characters. And we actually see that King made the exact promise to Kaido that Zoro made to Luffy. That promise being, I will never lose a fight until I make you the Pirate King, which is amazing. I thought that was perfectly written by Oda. I really like the parallels between those two. After the battle, we see that CP0 is informed of King's loss to Zoro. At first, they can't believe how the raid's ending up and playing out right now. But then they state that those wins are absolutely meaningless if those two monsters are still standing, referring, of course, to Kaido and Big Mom. And after all that goes down, we get a little bit of an update on Yamato's mission to stop the flame yokai from blowing up the explosives in the basement. My honest thoughts about the whole flame yokai thing is I don't think it's really necessary. I don't like it too much. I really think Kondro should have died when Kinemon struck him down. I feel like that would have been a good ending for him. I feel like Oda just wanted to give Yamato a dangerous task to do in the raid to keep her maybe occupied. And I just don't like how he went about doing that. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. Anyways, moving on. During Yamato's update, we meet a character called... What was his name? That's right, it was Yoki. Okay. It gets so hard to memorize a ton of new characters' names, especially when they're all pretty similar. And of course I'm talking about the numbers. So yeah, we meet Yoki, and my man got sent flying through the door by Fuga. I mean, he wasn't even awake at the time, so that just rubs salt in the wound. But it looks like Fuga was actually trying to help Yamato and recognize who she is, and that confirms what the fan base was actually conspiring, I guess. That confirms that Fuga does know Yamato. Next up, we got, in my opinion, probably the most underrated part of the chapter. It's where the coward Usopp stands up and becomes a leader, the thing he wants to be, a brave warrior of the sea, you could say. And right when the enemies are about to jump on top of the Usopp and harm him in some sort of way, Izo, the former division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates, shoots every single one of them to save Usopp. After this happens, Izo comments on Usopp's bravery and inspiring words. I thought this moment was absolutely ridiculous. It gave me goosebumps. Izo even goes on to call Usopp by his epithet, God Usopp, which Usopp blushes a little bit and chuckles. That was a funny kind of moment in this chapter. And this is a ridiculous amount of respect you can get from someone a higher rank or a higher superiority to you. The next thing we got to talk about is Ryuzo and Fukurokuju. There's not too much to talk about here. It seems as though the fight's about to end. They both have each other in this like paralysis hold, and they're getting melted by the fire in the room. It's kind of a cool scene, but that's really all there's about to say to it. But on the second floor, something really strange is happening in my opinion. And I really want an answer to it so bad. Why is Hiyori / Komurasaki entertaining Orochi? And where did she even come from? Like, she just showed up in the room with Orochi. So basically what goes down is he requests her to play his favorite song and she obeys. And that's literally it. I don't know what Oda's trying to go for here, what he's trying to build on. I don't know if maybe Komurasaki's trying to stall Orochi in a way. Maybe so someone can help her finish Orochi off. I really have no clue, guys. I don't know what to think of this. Moving on in the chapter, we see that Appu is fleeing from CP0, which is really predictable, after one of the numbers and Drake was beaten up really bad, almost to death. And that just highlights the type of character that Appu is. He's a man with no discipline and runs away from every problem he faces. It's exactly why he is the worst supernova. Fact, not opinion. Complete fact. Anyways, I can go on and on about how bad of a character he is, but I'll save that for another video. After that event, CP0 go on to say that in the next few minutes, the fate of the world itself will be decided. And then the best part of the chapter, we cut to Luffy versus Kaido. We see both of them lunge at each other with and land blows that knock each other down, but then they start to get up with smiles across their faces, and they say, "This is getting good, baby." They didn't say baby, but this is getting good, which is awesome. It shows that they're actually enjoying this fight. It seems like Luffy has actually reached the level of Kaido, which is awesome for the readers to see. Anyways, I think that's about it for this video. Just a quick short chapter review, chapter 1036, to keep you all updated. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button while you're down there, and maybe leave a friendly comment. You know, make my day. I'll see y'all. Peace.